Alright guys, so I was asked about these windows, and so basically we have spent roughly $3,600 in windows, okay, and most of these came from Pennsylvania. We flew up there and picked up a kitchen set, and a guy happened to have a whole bunch of windows for sale for like a pretty good bit off. Okay, so to start out with, they're Andersen Windows, all except for one that we had to go buy at Lowe's for over the counter. And I'm not sure the brand of that one. But they're the double hung windows. And on top comes down as well if you want it to. They're double pane as well. Some of these have the dividers, or these things on the outside. Some of them have them on the inside. Just depends on what window you're looking at. Some of them have it on the top and not the bottom. But all these windows are have a pretty solid rating as far as your energy performance ratings go, which is really good because, I mean, the idea behind building this house is so that my mom can live here relatively cheap and not have high energy bills or anything like that. So, which is why we're going to do the spray and insulation and everything. And we're going to a 2x6 wall on most of the exterior walls, just to allow for more insulation as well. So you asked about sizes, and I have them written down. This one that we're looking at here is 55 by 38, and there's two of these. There's one, that one, and that one, and then these two in the corner are 48 by 64 each, and they're the I don't know the word for it. I think it's called casement. That might be wrong. If you know the right word, say it in the comments so that I know what to call it. I think it's a casement window, but it's definitely a fixed glass window where it doesn't open or close or anything like that. It's just sealed, just good for sunlight. So, and this is going to be, sorry for the camera swaying everywhere. This is going to be my mom's, like, I don't know, art room, if that's the right word for it. Basically just a room she can go in and do projects, whatever that may be. But, yeah. Alright, so then we have the opposing windows in the main room. And these two are 77 by 38. And they're floor to ceiling. And they have the top glass up top. And then they're double hung windows as well. I won't open them and go through all that. But you can see most of these ratings are pretty spot on as far as what we were looking for. I mean, I know you can buy more energy efficient windows, but these are pretty good. And like I say, they required a 2x6 wall, which ultimately made our decision as far as the 2x6 exterior wall as a whole. But those windows are framed to where as soon as you come in the door, you're looking that way. I think that's a good look. And then we have these fixed glass windows here, which are, let's see, 80 by 15, and they're almost floor to ceiling. I mean, like I say, all these are almost. This one's a little bit higher up off the ground, but it's still the same design with the upper square. And these are 76 by 26. Okay, and they're the same on both sides. They're basically just like opposites. Like I say, we had a couple pairs of windows, obviously, and then we had the odds and ends ones, or actually the ones we put in the bathroom here. So take it over there. And we thought this small one was going to go towards the kitchen, but it ended up being a little skinny, I guess, especially for a double sink and whatnot. It just wouldn't look right, and turning it sideways definitely wouldn't look right. But this one is 34 by 20, and that's going to be the window on the side of the bath, because the bath will sit in there like that. And then you got the bigger open picture window, which the bottom doesn't have the I don't know what you call that, the decorative lattice work or whatever, which I guess that's so that you can see better. You know, the pool's down there. We're going to be putting a deck around the pool. Those travel trailers will be gone. And she'll have a really cool view, especially if you're sitting in the bath. Like, you know, if you're sitting in the bath, this is what you see, especially with all those stickers gone and the film off the windows. This is going to be pretty awesome. And you'll still be able to look out that one as well. But so yeah, this window is 49 by 42, and like I say, this is one of the odds ones. Now, as far as the rest of the windows that are still left in the house, they need to be pulled out, and the wall needs to be reframed correctly again, and then we'll put exterior board there, and you won't even know that there was windows here. This room isn't going to have any windows because my mom's got chronic migraines, and it just be nice to have one room that was completely dark if she wanted it to be, and help her out. And these two windows the same. They're going to be pulled out, and the wall will be reframed and all that, because there's going to be basically a wraparound kitchen that comes up somewhere into here in this area. And this is that Lowe's window that we had to go pick up. It's double pane. It's got the lattice work. It's close. It's not. It's obviously an aluminum window and not a wood frame window, but it should match the rest of the windows, and this is the only window that isn't the Andersen window. And you can see for here the ratings are a little bit worse all around, but I mean, we just bought one cheap window from, and the rest of the wall here is going to be completely spray foam, so it shouldn't be that much of a loss. Hopefully it doesn't put too much of a cold spot in the kitchen. We'll see. But yeah, so, and then these other two windows will come out, like I say. And I do believe that's all the windows that we have in here. Which, obviously, the art room, or the secondary bedroom, I would hate to sleep in there if you're going to sleep past sunrise. But this room obviously got the large majority of windows. We actually still have to move this window here over about basically flush with that stud right there, because we have to move it away from the wall because there just isn't enough room here to put a piece of trim around the window and drywall in between for the corner there. So yep, that's the windows. I don't know why my phone's not focusing. There we go. And I guess if you have any more questions or comments or whatnot, be sure to put them in the description. I'll try to answer them either through text or through a video if need be, because asking me about the windows is a little more complicated than just a yes or no question. Alright, thanks for watching. Please be sure to subscribe if you're still watching. You obviously like what I have to say.